USCHAPTERI, the unconscious personality, F less than real ghost stories. How can there be real ghost stories when there are no real ghosts? But are there no real ghosts? You may not have seen one, but it does not follow that therefore they do not exist. How many of us have seen a microbe that kills? There are at least Asmani persons who testify they have seen apparitions, as there are men of science who have examined the microbe. You and I, who have seen either, must perforce take the testimony of others. The evidence for the microbe may be conclusive, the evidence as to apparitions may be worthless, but in both cases it is a case of testimony, not of personal experience. BI8 RBAI, ghost stories. The first thing to be done, therefore, is to collect testimony, and by way of generally widening the mind and shaking down the walls of prejudice which lead so many to refuse to admit the clearest possible evidence as to facts which have not occurred within their personal experience, I preface the report of my senses of hallucinations or personal experiences of the so-called supernatural by a preliminary chapter on the perplexing subject of personality. This is the question that lies at the root of all the controversy as to ghosts. Before disputing about whether or not there are ghosts outside of us, let us face the preliminary question, whether we have not each of us a veritable ghost within our own skin. Thrilling as are some of the stories of the apparitions of the living and the dead, they are less sensational than the suggestion made by hypnotists and psychical researchers of England and France, that each of us has a ghost inside him. They say that we are all haunted by a spiritual presence, of whose existence we are only fitfully and sometimes never conscious, but which nevertheless inhabits the innermost recesses of our personality. The theory of these researchers is that besides the body and the mind, meaning by the mind the conscious personality, there is also within our material frame the soul or unconscious personality, the nature of which is shrouded in unfathomable mystery. The latest word of advanced science has thus landed us back to the apostolic assertion that man is composed of body, soul and spirit, and there are some who see it.